EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a very sold-out Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Carry by Taylor to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Snow. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Bengals grab it. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening.
Y'all serious, man.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear.
Man.
They were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've caught up,
come on, man. What the?
Regroup a little bit.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 43.
11 Thomas.
Yes.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Now Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Fucking sub this nigga in.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Stop it, please.
Here's Burrow. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Bengals will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
This is, bro. God damn, bro. Man, they gonna fuck around, man. If they make that college football anything like, you know, something from 2020 and back, niggas ain't gonna never touch Madden again. Niggas will never touch Madden again.
They had to fumble on the last last drive wound up leading to the opening
Facts.
touchdown. Now they'll
This
try
shit
again
here.
1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
That shit.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That run right there was an offensive line.
And no, it'd be crazy that way. Like sometimes, like I done in some of the leagues, man, I got like stars across the board, right? And I say these dudes, when I say they moving like 60 overall, so
Second down, another run.
yeah. They got really what Madden got to do. I don't know. You hip to this game called Division? All right, so it's a shooter type joint like Call of Duty, right? But they got part 2 out, and part 2 been out for 6, I think maybe 7 years, 6 or 7 years. All they do is just keep adding little upgrades to it to make it better. That's what Madden got to do. Stop dropping new games. Just build on one for a minute. Let it sit and build on one for a minute, and I guarantee y'all will fix a lot of your inepts.
On 1st and 10, Snow into double coverage and it's intercepted.
Yeah. But they gotta just not have a Madden, like we got Madden 25 coming already, right? After that, don't make a Madden 26. See where you at. Don't make a Madden 27, but all you gotta do is just like keep, they can sell it to us on some like a $30 or $20 upgrade for the rookies and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all they gotta do. This shit here. Yeah. This shit here is ridiculous. Now I'm not making no play on the second ball. Man, how about a lot? I make no excuses though, because I'll have a little sip. But this ain't even my drunk. This shit kicking in. This shit is.
I think if you play with defensive backs, they would say the corner route.
We do. Most.
And so hard to adjust.
We up for it. We get out of the way too, though.
Is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But shit, after these last few seasons on these shits, I'm gonna take my little break, get ready for the bullshit that comes with 25.
Really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat because I got a very close. I done played this longer. Normally I end up taking a break like somewhere in like December, January, and then come back and mess with niggas in the spring. I done played this shit all the way through.
First do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, doctor.
Yeah.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of
Facts.
early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message.
Hey, I think these goddamn picks and shit. A little training. I just got my little quarterback finally a little superstar too. That's great. Right before I jumped on, I did my little training. My little quarterback got a little superstar.
Okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Oh no, I ain't panicking.
On 1st down, Snow.
This is my frustration.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It'll be a gain of 17.
He's special. He just, I don't know how that damn fumble. He's special.
He's special. From their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them. This is down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Throwing on 1st down, Snow.
Come on, ain't no way he's shoulder bumping you drop it. You would be a defensive back if that really works. Nigga shoulder bump. Coach nigga with defensive back.
Patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 31. A yard all they need, but it's third down. Operating from the gun. Snow. And the ball is free. Taylor lost it.
Wow. The ball is not free. But a teammate comes along.
That was his stick or a strip.
Almost like, it's almost like
That's
baseball.
it again. I don't think that was a good stick.
People are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next
Nigga who was stripping didn't even make contact with him.
Avoids the turnover.
Yeah.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Well, football, so shit like this can happen.
Off play action. Snow.
Good defense. Oh, Johnson, yeah. My tight end, yeah. That was good defense. That was good defense, guys. Let's see. Here we go.
That throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception.
Settle down. It was a good night tonight.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. To the end zone, but
that's down better, man. And they just keep that's 2 passes for the bro. Also just slight contact.
Just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And shouting through the tackle.
Niggas just turn around.
He's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz they just had against them.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
By
And
itself.
he goes backwards on this one. Loses yardage to the 7. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Looking to throw. Snow. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
Still big ass up there.
Decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step.
Would it be like somehow or another they make these, it's like I gotta constantly, every time in this league, I gotta sub people back in beginning of the game. Like I done went through the depth chart like 50 times and can't get shit up.
chance for that third consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
It's crazy.
Here we go, here we go.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
11.
Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big first down on a 16-yard pickup there.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Gun. Cut. Twelve.
Now Burrow on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
I'm fine, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Burrow going to change things up.
12.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. T. Higgins.
Seems he did, though. I don't think that should have worked that way.
And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead.
Yeah, right.
Just a sensational start for
I won't let that happen.
Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in
Still
football.
got
A perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Oh, everything falling apart now.
I threw that wrong. That's me. That's me.
Picks it off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Get it back, fellas. Get it back.
Now it's Burrow.
We get it back. Somehow we keep some
cards. As he let him a bit too much. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
From the gun, he'll hit. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose?
Come on, you was in the middle third. What the fuck was you doing?
How about that? They weathered the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they have to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Quiddy Pay. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11, Thomas. 11.
They'll set up a throw. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So on
I'm going to get it right now.
On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Take it in at the 22. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
2nd and 10 now. Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Cincinnati. 54 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
Burrow on play action. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. Touchdown Bengals. Tommy Trimble from 8 yards out. And the Bengals continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. On 1st and 10, Snow. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Operating from the gun, Snow. He'll let one go deep for downs. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here. On
2nd
2nd
and
and
14.
14. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. Well executed there on 2nd down. So do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
Burrow on 3rd down. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Ooh.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
12, 11 MT tape. 11 MT, 11
In
MT
motion, the
tape.
tight end.
11 MT tape.
Play action. It's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
24 points is a lot to work with, man. That's a lot.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the 2nd half of this AFC wildcard game. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
10 yards there on a Bengal first.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's when this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
11 MT.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
Just grab this man's hips. You're kidding.
And 6 to go.
Hey, I hissed it.
Here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just
grabbed
their
him in
first,
hips
so
and
2
just
remaining.
held him
It's
until
a
he
bird
fell.
one here in this third
That was
quarter.
unacceptable.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
12.
Burrow will throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at about the 14. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
That didn't work.
On 1st down, Snow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I would have allowed Ben throw it like he was still running the other play.
Back to throw. Snow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situationary partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Snow. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fielded at the 33. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Check that man.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. 2 big plays in succession.
Wait a minute, now come on.
What hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Hey, I'm not saying a goddamn thing else. I'm not saying a goddamn thing else. What the fuck was that, man? Oh. Come on, we about to wait. Let that shit ride. We about to take his ass whooping on out the goddamn league. We gonna take it on out. I'm about to give my farewells. See niggas in 2025. This shit.
Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute rejection. But Charles, let's
just when you think you've seen everything on Madden, this shit pulls the bro. It pulls the shit.
Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent, and they flowed into this game, and it carried over.
It ain't. I'll send it to you. I'll send it. You know, because I'm streaming it. Just go back and watch the stream. That's all you gotta do.
After the touchdown, McPherson.
That shit was crazy.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
This is the moment.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
It's a spirit destroying goddamn game, right? And he ain't got that.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here,
yeah, that makes sense. You got him beat slightly.
Starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around,
no
especially if they can't
about
score
30
here.
more points.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk
Just
about
my
every game being a
They meet their blocks, but they block and just bounce off, not engage and hold. They bounce off.
Down and 8. Looking to throw. Snow. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still
That was crazy. That freaks.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air.
Get the fuck out of here.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Bengals are going to have.
So y'all just gonna give me a bad pass in that. He was 100% beat.
Take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out
That's
there.
like 5 yards.
Their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Looking deep here for Chase.
And they just run into this.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't
Good defense,
one-on-one
fellas. Good
coverage.
defense. Good defense.
Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Appreciate that.
11.
Hands it off out of the gun. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Hey, fellas. You mad for a second. I appreciate it.
Get to him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, All coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
From the gun on third down. Snow to the right side, complete to Taylor. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now.
Absolutely filthy juke.
A big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Operating from the gun. Snow. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. First and 10, Taylor now. 72 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Taylor. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at third and a few inches. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is down to 24. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Starts with a completion left side, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open.
Oh, 3 of y'all ran into 2. Come on, man. Oh, 3 of y'all ran into 2 people.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Still fight. That's good. Still fight.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow looking to pass. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nobody jumped, no one deflect.
Even though
That
that
shit
one was
went through 4
incomplete, it's been
people.
really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
His drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted,
going straight to anything on.
Incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
What's next? That is next.
Back to throw. Snow.
I wouldn't have made my running back push that linebacker out the way. That would have been a pick.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
On 3rd down, Snow. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Looking to throw. Snow. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Snow.
Come on. How did you do it?
I like the calmness of how he played
Just
the ball
link this
here.
butt
No
to
panic in his
fucking left.
eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
From the gun on 3rd down. Snow. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Cowboy 80. Bronco 80. Dragon 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. But, Charles, what a rookie season he had catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year one.
Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit.
Just look at the ball go over his head.
End zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything.
They don't block.
It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
They got to do a kick on that too, because I was throwing the ball. I thought I would.
And the Bengals are going to get the football back.
GG's, bro. So we roll on to this next one. God damn.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah. Go and get out the way, man.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.